It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He ranks among the rushing leaders, third in the league on the season. It's the Eagles and the Rams, and it's coming up next.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. They come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they come in riding high. Just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2000. Draft, and he certainly played like a top pick throughout his career. He's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
First run now for Kyren Williams, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now this defense. The Eagles, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 30 yards. Back to throw. Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua. 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect.
The ball comes out, and now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you get defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Now Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A bit of a catch for him. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Now Stafford. He's got it. Touchdown. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession.
Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Stafford now to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's 2nd best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half, as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Again, it's Barkley. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown from 17 yards out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay.
To review the play.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Hurts. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. In motion right is Smith.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Devontae Smith taking it in. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Elliott Good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nacua.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Stafford. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
2nd down in the yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
To the air again, Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. To throw is Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. First-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford.
And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 33 yards that time.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley.
And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Elliott Good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied.
So thanks to the late touch.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. Now he's into the clear again, and all the way down to the 25-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick slant here to Smith.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Back to throw, Stafford. It's hauled in by Hardy. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stafford. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. On the counter, here's Williams. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Stafford. This is caught by Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 22. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. But now he appears to be in some pain. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. No gain, and it's second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Gainwell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on 1st down. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now again, a run with Gainwell. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Number 6, Devontae Smith. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Gainwell will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Stafford. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They were good for 37 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Throwing again is Stafford. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Malik Harrison on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
At the Eagles' 14-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams have made it a one-score game. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a fourth-quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. And able to get this out to the 25. Well, Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive? I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline?
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A big play looming on 3rd down. Again, it's Williams. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Hurts and the Eagles now. Down by a field goal. 44 seconds to go. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Now Hurts changing up the play. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been ragged throughout.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And this game is tied. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for...
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Rams who are going to get the football first as we are back underway here in overtime. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend.
All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
And some space here. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll hand it off now. Williams.
And he'll take this down to the 33.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Oh, and it's intercepted.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick-6 today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high